Today's story began with a tiny misunderstanding. One of those misfires that feels harmless until you realize it's opened a conversation that's already quietly steering your life and what comes next. It happened during a 90-minute tech live streaming on YouTube, comparing two robotic hands. Tesla's Optimus on one side, and a new Chinese robotic hand from a company called Uji. Early on, one of the panelists paused and commented on the brand name. What he said was, and I'm paraphrasing here, so the name Uji, that means infinity or limitless in Chinese, right? Maybe it's something to do with the Taoist concept of emptiness as well. The comment section jumped in straight away. No, it means 5 fingers, someone wrote. 5th generation, said another. All were wrong, except one viewer who did what I did, went straight to the company's website. And what did he find out? That's next. If you don't speak Chinese, this next part might sound strange. How can one word lead to so many different meanings? So here's a quick Mandarin 101. Think of it like a shadow. You've seen shadows, right? It gives you the outline of something, but not the thing itself. You can usually guess what's casting it, but you cannot be 100% certain until you see the object. Chinese works in a similar way. The characters and tones are the real object. The romanized spelling you usually see is just a shadow. It shows you the general shape, but leaves out the substance. And varying the tone and characters just a little bit, you get totally different meanings. In this context, for example, 无极 means infinite or no limit. 五极 means the 5th generation. But the company's actual name is neither. It's 五肌, which means dancing muscles. A tiny tonal shift, but a radical change in meaning. And honestly, interpreting a robotics company's name as infinite is a strong guess. Feels like something Silicon Valley would happily embroider on a hoodie. But dancing muscles, that evokes a different emotion. So where does the name actually come from? The founder said in an interview with a Chinese tech podcast that he actually named it after lyrics from a famous 1995 anime, Ghost in the Shell's opening sequence. There's one line that goes, I rise to dance, and the fair ones are entranced. As a kid, he was mesmerized by robotics animes like this one. And now he hopes people will one day be mesmerized by the robots he builds. Now, to me, this name captures a different philosophy. Infinity aims for optimization and perfection, but dancing muscles feels like it's trying to reach for something far more human, graceful, tender even. Which got me thinking, does the design philosophy of a robot hand really matter in the grand scheme of the AI and robotics revolution? Well, let me tell you some stories about the human hand, and you can decide for yourself at the end. Let's begin with something that happened around 500 years ago, in 1511.